My name is Commissioner Frank Avila, and this is Avila Nutrition. And the name of our show today is You Are What You Eat. And as my guest, I have the top plant-based Buddhist chef, Dave Choi. And he's the top chef throughout the United States. And he's going to explain to us how we are what we eat. Glad to be on my show, Dave.
Well, thank you very much for another wonderful invitation. I'm honored to be at your show and share what I know a little bit about the lifestyle and food.
Thank you. And Dave is located right here in the Chicagoland area, but he has calls from all over the United States and even the world. Sometimes they call to say how to stay healthy. And so, Dave, what happens to your body within the first 4 hours of eating, drinking, or smoking?
Well, first of all, you got to look at it as someone immigrating to the United States.
Okay.
So when they got on the plane and entered the airport, what do? They lined up for processing.
Yes.
So they check your ID, check your passport, check your immigration status. Your body does that exactly same way. So when you do drink alcohol, when you do eat, smoke, your body only do accepting whatever the contents that is deposited in your body.
Yes.
And it sits there for first 4 hours, just breaking it down, analyze before it really filter. So when you drink and drive, what do? You before you do a breathalyzer taste test, you do a blood test. You see exactly how much alcohol content in the body.
Yes.
Same way, whether you eat, smoke, your body store that identical items that you intake or smoke or drink for first 4 hours. That's very crucial because if you accept all those things that doesn't help for your body for the good way, then it becomes poison. And then after 4 hours, it's delivered to your liver, your liver, pancreas, your stomach, and it's all beginning processing, filtering, stage.
And so that's in your first 4 hours in your body.
Yeah, first 4 hours is very vulnerable because it could go out anywhere that you don't want it to be, like
sure,
high cholesterol, high fatty food, and any kind of deposit that is a poison or toxin, it becomes you.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important what you put in your mouth or maybe on your body, because your pores enter your body also through your pores, not only by what you put in your mouth. And that's why you're going to explain now, which is very important, because a lot of people now are saying, what is the difference between a plant-based diet and an animal-based diet? This is the question now everyone is asking now, and everyone's trying to find out. And that's why Dave Choi on our show is going to explain the difference, plant-based or an animal-based diet.
Well, we are what we are as a human being in this planet called Earth, but only two species that does same kind of evolution in this whole planet Earth is a human being and cockroach. We are survivor and we are adaptation mutant creature.
A human being and a cockroach?
Yes.
We survived all these centuries. Huh?
So if any other animal, if tiger run out of the food chain, they don't look for grass, they'll just die.
Okay.
If elephant run out of grass, they don't look for hunt to mice to eat, they'll just die.
Yeah.
But human being run out of things, they just want to adjust, want to survive in the name of intelligence. And translation.
Okay.
Cockroach, you fed rat poison for first cockroach, 3 generations might die, but after 4th and 5th, it becomes their food. So
they adapt.
Yes. So that's why plant-based food and animal-based food is almost like comparing diesel fuel and gasoline fuel. If you put diesel fuel in the gasoline engine, you're going to ruin the engine.
Yes. Yes.
the same way.
Yes.
So your body has very silent, loyal worker, because if you just imagine, if you have to, brain has to control all the operational functional organ, then you're going to have a chaotic situation. You got to tell liver what to do, you got to tell kidney what to do. But luckily, everything is pretty much done automatically. You know, liver does its own work, kidney does its own work, stomach does its own work automatically. It's almost like driving a car with automatic transmission, you know. So we have difference between eating plant-based food, animal-based food, is because we've been adapted so many ways of so many millions of years. So nowadays, it becomes what it is, that what we are, you know. And as the science and technology is developing, our bodies become part of that generation. Fast food, anything that we need to be needing quick patch, which means instant food, fatty food, and there comes all kind of illness accommodating our lifestyle.
And you know, and some of the questions that come up about a plant-based diet, a lot of them say, well, you know, Frank, you don't get enough protein from a plant-based diet. Where do you get your protein? You know, these are some of the questions. You know, there are various questions on why people say you shouldn't eat a plant-based diet, because you're going to eliminate some of the nutrition in a plant-based diet. You know,
but look at, you know, how big cow gets, you know, eating just grazing a grass. You know? They get to 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds. An elephant, maybe.
Yeah.
How big? Look at an elephant.
So just remember, you know, every plant has a potency of protein in every vegetable, especially the example like kale. 20 ounces of kale, if you eat, that's more protein than 20 ounces of a filet mignon.
And that's a plant-based protein.
Right.
Yes.
Which is absorbing out of your body 100%. Any meat protein and dairy protein diet, it processed and doesn't go clearly 100%. It remains in your colon as a free radical. So that free radical contributing all kind of illness to human body, such as cancer, digestive disorder, heart disorder, neurological disorder, all because of that.
Yeah.
Lifestyle is very much simple. It is actually, you are creating your own destiny by doing things throughout your life. And a lot of times people say, why me now? You know, why me?
Yeah.
It's not why me. You've done all that. Like Frank Sinatra said, I did it my way.
Yes.
So it is very important to understand you are navigating your life on your own determined choice, even though there's a FDA, USDA, Department of Fishery or Poultry Association, they all said everything is edible. But, you know, just like we cannot share same prescription drug among all of us, when there's a time to need for change, we ought to change.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a big controversy about the Food and Drug Administration now, because some of the groups out there want them to eliminate certain toxic chemicals that they put into the food and the animals. And when you buy meat, you know, they say the steroids and antibiotics, the antibiotics they give the animals are for health reasons. And some say not for health reasons, it's for getting them fatter faster so they can bring it to the market faster. And maybe that's one of the reasons why they use antibiotics and steroids. And then when you eat it, then it goes into your body.
That's like trying to get best product. They'll do anything to make it happen.
Yes.
So like I have a very close friend. His name is Dr. Colin Campbell.
Yes.
He's the author of a book called China Study.
Yes.
He's studying, indicating if you eliminate sugar, yeast, meat, and dairy out of your system, no matter how many family member you're stricken with cancer, you will not get one, because cancer cell loves acidic protein, animal protein based diet.
And they love that sugar.
That's right.
They love that sugar, yes. So now, Dave, for a plant-based diet and an animal-based diet, I mean, everyone probably knows an animal-based diet because they eat a hamburger, they eat a steak, they eat bacon, pork, chicken, everyone. But on a plant-based diet, are you going to do any demonstration on the show to us?
Well, I just want to show, since the title of the show is You Are What You Eat.
You are what you eat, yeah.
I'm going to demonstrate exactly what I have right there. I brought some fast food and I brought some of my food.
Yes.
And I'm going to blend it like I'm chewing the food and sending down to my stomach.
Yes, okay.
So I'll demonstrate, so you could see the difference of two content.
Oh, okay. I see. So explain, say that again. You got two blenders.
Yeah, one, I use the red one for all the junk one. I call it like my evil blender.
Evil blender?
Evil,
okay.
Evil.
Evil, okay.
Because I only blend that animal, sampling when I do a demonstration. I did a Kendall College. I did several institutions, American Heart Association, I use the red blender for my meat content. And that the other black blender is my good blender for my food.
So it's the good, bad, and the ugly.
That's right.
Okay.
It's all happening in your body.
All happening in the body.
Okay, well, take a look?
Yeah, let's do a demonstration.
Okay. First of all, this red blender is my junky food blender.
Oh, a junky food blender.
Yes, on the way here, yesterday I bought some Big Mac and French fry and Coca-Cola, and I made one of my simple tofu green vegetable satay with brown rice.
Okay.
So simply, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just going to add Diet Coke, which is a lot of people believe if you eat this Diet Coke, they believe they're going to lose a lot of weight.
Okay.
But it's another chemical, and then I'm going to add the golden fresh French fry. Any French fry that's coming from the massive fast food joint, you could eat after 2 years. If you find it underneath your couch, you could still be able to eat it because they put so much preservative.
Okay.
It doesn't get decayed or spoiled. And I put half of the Big Mac. That it's all in there. Every bit of it. So just imagine this is your stomach. No, this is your mouth now. Now you are you're eating, right? Okay. That's what it becomes. Then now, in this good blender, I'm just going to toast my vegetable satay with a little bit of tofu and brown rice. These are the content of things that we,
And these are low-price blenders you're using.
Yeah, 1995.
1995 blender. Okay.
Yeah. And this is just a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Just like low blend, just like your teeth is munching.
Yeah.
That's why I really recommend chew at least 20 times on each bite.
Yes, chew.
Because the more you chew, more you bypass digestive juice to come out and make your body acidic. And one thing about when you eat plant-based food, you don't need strong acidic digestive juice to break the food down.
Yeah.
Like meat and dairy does. So Thanksgiving Day, you eat all that food and watching football game, not playing, because you don't have time to have any energy because you're spending so much energy to break the food down.
I see.
Okay, now. Okay. One is how saturated already.
Yes.
You get the lining of a dirt with the fat because immediately contacting with the Coca-Cola has that acidic gas contract the separation of the sugar protein and the meat protein, so all this lingering saturation is a fat. Just like in this thing, all that outerwear that's around the first lining is a fat lining that just imagine this is your stomach and this is your blood artery, and that's what cardio problem for so many American people by eating too much meat and dairy. So now this is another same thing that I did the puration before I come. There's no saturation. There's not a single saturation, right? So just showing it. I want Frank to test this. I'm not asking you to eat it, but okay, here and this. It's a two container. Can you smudge one?
Okay, I'll smudge this one. Okay.
See how you feel?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to give you a towel.
Okay.
And wash that same hand.
I'll use this one then. Okay.
And then use the other finger and smudge this.
Hardly anything on her.
So it's a simple aspects of what you content, and then once imagine this is a content of your stomach, it stays like this for first 4 hours.
How long?
4 hours.
4 hours?
Break, and
okay.
then it's going to go through the processing stage through your digestive cord.
Yes.
As it go through, your pancreas, your liver, your kidney, all of your digestive organ suffers tremendous damage because they have to put extra work to break this thing down. But yet, it's not going to go 100% out of your system because any animal and dairy protein stays in your body for a long time of period. So I'm going to do, okay, this is a plain bag. Okay, this is your stomach.
Okay.
I'm going to put just a few drops of it. And I'm going to throw this and I'm going to dispose this because this is a toxic waste for your water commissioner.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you feel it. You feel how greasy that is. And then I'm going to put the other what I ate in my blender. It's my satay vegetable. That's why water reclamation filtration system is working so hard to process this kind of product that doesn't go through the process. And you touch this thing and feel the energy of it. How this is not greasy? It's almost like you're touching the water.
Yeah.
Okay. So which stomach you would rather have for your body? This has already been saturated with fat and all that cholesterol and high animal fructose and sugar sitting in your stomach, and it's going to go throughout your body and make you sick. When you do this content doesn't need not a single detergent to clean this because there's no fat, there's no oil, nothing sticking, right? Look at
Yeah, you're right.
It's clear, right? That's why I'm really highly emphasizing it's not the driven way, someone's instruction to make your body sick or healthy. It's all up to you and your own choice. Just doing one thing at a time, and even simple demonstration like this. Look at this. How sick this is. Right? That's why there's so many.
And that's how our stomach is too. Yep. If we go to a plant-based diet or a meat-based diet, our stomach will look the same way.
Yeah. Once again, your body is a very loyal worker.
Yes.
It adjusts to you. You heal yourself if you try hardest to do better for you, and your body will award you with tremendous energy and easy circulation. Easy circulation means that you're not wasting so much energy to break anything down and try to get rid of it. That's why 90% of all of your colon content is the ingredient that you've been eating throughout your life. That's why so much disease out there these days.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, comparing the United States with all the European countries, they say that we have good insurance and good health care, wellness type of programs here in the United States, but yet our kids, one time I was reading, are the most obese kids here in the United States, even though we have all these top universities, all these wellness programs, insurance compared to your other countries. And what are the other countries doing that we're not doing here in the United States?
Well, the first thing is, it's called standard American diet.
Standard American diet?
You squeeze that three letters together, SAD diet. SAD.
SAD diet, huh? Yeah.
So as the industry and the scientists advancing throughout for last 30, 40 years, everything becomes so instantized. Remember the time that we used to take the picture, take it to the Kodak store, wait 1 week, and bring the picture back?
Yes.
Nowadays, we just click one. If you don't get it, we get so upset.
Yeah, if it's 30 seconds or 20 seconds, we want instant gratification.
Same way, our lifestyle has become like a duct tape. Quick patch, quick prescription, instant size, and then also all the size of food has been quadruple and 6 times bigger than what it used to be. So just imagine, eating those kind of a bigger size the food that is very high in cholesterol, high in saturated fat to your body. The hamburger used to be very little. Nowadays, about 5-6 times.
Now, what would you recommend to the people, to the public, on if they want to go towards a plant-based diet? What for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Is it the same or different, or how would you explain to people a plant-based diet for these 3 different meals?
Well, first of all, we're not a so perfect creature. We are a full of creature of a lot of mistakes. So if I go out and tell people, you got to eat this way through the rest of your life, and they will say you're crazy.
Right, you're right. Right.
But what I'm trying to say, give your body a little break. Said I'm going to do this for no sugar, no meat, no dairy.
Sugar, meat, dairy,
yeast for next 3 days.
Okay, 3 days.
And then you do that for 3 days, and then if your body will send the signal of a reward how great you are. So they give you back all kind of good feeling, circulation. You go to bathroom every day. You wake up without alarm clock. If you feel the rejuvenation factor for 5 minutes, 5 days, 3 days, and do another 5 days, 6 days. It's not perfection. If you could eat 7 out of 10 good meal is better than not eating at all. So it's just adding the aspects of trying each day to make yourself better and healthier.
And besides that, you have to get enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Do some meditation.
Yes, you could do.
And what Joey B mentioned on yoga. Your breathing, everything in combination.
Mm-hmm.
And what? So we all talk about what is the meaning of longevity. What does that mean? Everyone say, "Oh, I want to have longevity."
So longevity is not how long you live.
Okay.
If you live your life 100 years in nursing home with 5 IV, that's not a life.
Yeah.
Longevity is whether you live 50, 60, 70, or 80 years, you live in the motion of freedom. That means go where you want to go, see what you want to see, eat what you want to eat, not controlled and ruled by any kind of a superpower. You have your own wisdom and strength of power living inside of you. That calls, it's all about me.
And so what you're saying is you live life without illness.
Right.
Or you limit your illness, because that's the biggest problem we have here in the United States. Everyone is talking about health care. In 2013, 2014, the premiums are going to go up, and maybe no one could afford this health care. And if they can't afford it, well, maybe this is the best way to go to stay healthy.
So I demonstrate this kind of thing at the big institution, and people get sick just watching this, because I don't use a cheap hamburger. I use a expensive filet mignon.
You go to
yeah, and then they get sick because I put pasta, filet mignon, and all that. It becomes like flooded like tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine that's in their system.
I see. Excellent. So now, Dave, how did you happen to get into this plant-based chef I mean, you've been doing all your life, or?
Well, like I've been following and practicing a traditional, Buddhist, lifestyle.
Yes.
And since it's working for my family and all my fellow Buddhists, why not, send this message to the, public? So that's why how I open up the restaurant, and after my restaurant tour is over, right now my brother's doing it, and right now I'm just trying to educate and teach people need of health and help. And right now I'm working with a lot of cancer patients.
I see, cancer patient. Mm-hmm. Because the food that they're taking in, you're eliminating, as you mentioned. You mentioned what? Sugar, dairy, yeast,
and meat protein.
And meat protein. Those four things, when you eliminate that, you're not feeding the cancer.
That's right.
Because the cancer feeds on those, especially sugar. Cancer really loves sugar.
You could also look for Dr. Stephen Lee, L.I., on the TED report that shows that you could overcome cancer just not feeding the food the cancers they like.
Yes, and that's true, because when the babies are born nowadays, they're born with 160 different type of toxic chemicals in their body already.
Oh yeah.
And so they're born with adult diseases already. Mm-hmm. They're born heart attack type of disease, diabetic, any type of disease that an adult has, they may have it too when they're born. Mm-hmm. There. Now this food that you're making is not for babies, right? What would you recommend for a baby?
Well, same way. It's like eliminate that full factors out of it, and make it a little bit more tastier and more, be able to absorb by doing a lot of soup and stews, would help.
Yeah. Now, a senior citizen, they could, if they ate all that food that they're not supposed to eat, they could change their life now, right, and go into your diet now.
It takes only 7 weeks.
7 weeks?
Purify entire digestive system, just like long recuperate for long smoking person if they quit. So our body has its own healing regimen. Moment you try to do something better for your body will support and listen to you and reward you with all kinds of great healing.
I see. So and also this is less expensive.
A lot cheaper.
On this type of, than more expensive on the meat-based diet.
Yes.
Excellent. And that's why I have Dave Choi on our show, because he's the top plant-based diet chef here in the United States, and he's located right here in the Chicagoland area, and we're very fortunate. And if anyone wants to have him come and talk, Dave is willing and ready to come and talk to any group out there throughout the United States or the world, because his main concern about